Hello YouTube, hello Facebook, hello Instagram. Welcome to this time. My name is Giancarlo Tavares and thank you for being here. Hello everybody, welcome. My name is Giancarlo Tavares. Thank you for being here. Welcome to this time of tarot card readings. Welcome to this time of um, looking for direction, looking for connection, um, a time of seeking for clarity, a time of asking our guides, asking ourselves, asking each other, a time where we can feel and find ourselves, a time that we can be lost together. Instead of being lost alone, let's be lost together, shall we? Because many times we are not feeling amazing, and to be them honest, I'm feeling pretty shitty. I'm feeling tired. I'm having a lot of emotions coming up today, many aspects, so many parts of me that want to be seen, and so many parts of me that need connection and support. And I'm sure that many of you out there probably can identify with these, because I know that not all the time you feel great, not all the time I feel great, and that is completely fine. And we need to stop making how we feel our enemies, because our feelings are not our enemies. Our feelings are our indication that maybe we're out of alignment, or maybe there's a need that is not being met. Maybe there's an inner shell aspect that wants to be heard, that wants to be seen. Whatever the case may be, if you are feeling great, great. And if you're not feeling okay, that is also okay. So, welcome to this time of tarot card readings. I'm gonna wait a moment for you guys to join. Thank you for the ones of you on YouTube. Thank you for the ones of you on Facebook. Thank you for the ones of you on Instagram. And if you like to enjoy the readings, my request is that you join the YouTube channel, and I'm gonna be sharing general readings. In fact, you don't have to join shit if you don't want to. But if you like to support, if you like to help the channel grow, the channel get more subscriptions, if you like to help me reach more people and get the voice out there to more people, I would love for you to subscribe and like and share and turn the notification bell on, so you can be notified when I'm on sharing readings, sharing more content. And welcome, 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 welcome. Today is the last day of March. Today is Wednesday 31st, 2021. So, wow. I guess there's energies that we are letting go of, and probably that's why many aspects feel so shitty. Maybe we are being required of letting go of mindsets, of behaviors, of energies, of traumas, of behaviors. Did I say behavior twice? Maybe. And I know that we just experienced a full moon, and full moons are all about letting go. So we are probably letting go of a lot of energy, and that process is probably not all pleasant. So, I'm gonna pull a card What are we talking about, universe? What are we talking about, guides? What do you guys want to talk about? What is on your hearts? What is on your minds today? What is something important that you guys want to share? I like to connect with you, to talk with you. I like to understand what are you going through. Hello, the ones of you on Facebook. Hello, the ones of you on Instagram. Hello, the ones of you on YouTube. If you are new here, my name is Giancarlo Tavares. I speak Spanish also. That's why you can hear my accent. I'm from Dominican Republic, the beautiful Dominican Republic. And let me see if I can see where the comments are. The comments section. I'll probably have to get my the YouTube on my phone, because for some damn reason many times I cannot see it on the computer. Saliva. Uh, I share a question on a Facebook group, and I ask people what do they think about marriage. What is the first word that comes to them when they think about marriage? I'm gonna share with you right here. Write one word that comes to mind when you think of marriage. And I like to ask you watching, what is one word that comes to your mind when you think of marriage? And I don't want you to tell me, I want you to be freaking honest. And I'm gonna read to you some examples of some words. Some people wrote terror, abuse, cage. Sophia wrote contract with the state. Mingo wrote prison. Katarina Ivanova wrote unnecessary. Partnership, love, union, government, understanding, saliva. What is commitment, faith, growth? I'll go with commitment, trap, trust, union, love. Um, Somebody said, I immediately feel a dichotomy of terror and exalted trust. What about you? What comes to your mind when you think of the word marriage? Or what comes to your mind when you think of the word love? What comes to your mind when you think of the word union? But yes, also the word marriage. What comes to your mind? And I'm gonna pull a general card reading for all of you watching. I'm trying to check my comments on the phone, but it's being slow, so I cannot really see the comments on Facebook right now, which is annoying. Give me one moment, guys. Oh, here it is. Now I'm seeing, I don't see any comments of you on Facebook, so, oh, here it is. Whoops, let me turn this down. Hey John, my name is Bruno from New York. I'm Italian, but have a lot of Dominican friends. Oh wow, that is really cool. Nice to meet you, Bruno. Thank you for being here today. Hello to all your Dominican friends in New York. I have family members in New York, Manhattan, in Long Island, in probably the Bronx, and I lived in New York for 3 years before, previously. Um, I'd love to know how you doing. Let me pull a general card for you guys. Let's see what is the message of the universe for everybody watching this today. The ones of you on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. And if you are new here, please subscribe, share, like, comment. Let me know what is your name, your zodiac sign, where are you watching from. Let me know how you're doing, how you're feeling. If you're feeling good, if you're feeling okay, if you're feeling sad, if you're feeling angry, if you're feeling like shit. Everything is okay here. With respect and with kindness, and we are all allowed to be ourselves here. So, and if you are watching this on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, anywhere, your first card of the day is the card Ameliorite. Ameliorite 69. Let's see what the message says in the book. It says, if you have drawn this card upright, let yourself feel a renewed hope and faith, in a sense that you are truly blessed. And I know it can be hard to feel truly blessed sometimes when we are going through so many challenges, or when we are experiencing so many feelings, or so many thoughts, or when we just lost our job, or when we just broke up with somebody, or somebody cheated on you, or I don't know what is your situation, but I know that it's probably not easy. And but when that is happening, it's also a blessing in disguise. It's also a blessing in disguise because when the universe removes that job that we hated, or that you or I, that we were not really happy, now you have the time, you have the space, you have the energy to do what you really love, what you really want. So many times we cannot see and we cannot feel how what we are going through is actually a blessing, and it's actually a setup by the universe so we can move to the next level, go to the next level, to the next level of creation, or whatever it is that we are manifesting, that we are taking inspired action on. And the card keeps saying, you are entering a loving phase in your life, filled with calm energy, mental stability, and deeper understanding of both yourself and others around you. This card encourages you to have faith in yourself and to believe in yourself. I'm going to read it again. This is a really good card. If you have drawn this card upright, let yourself feel a renewed hope and faith, and a sense that you are truly blessed. And I know that maybe in some ways the transition, the change can feel shitty, but at the same time, if we start recognizing all the things and all the people and even the foods, or even the nature around us, or even your pet, or even a new beginning that you're experiencing in your life with loved ones, with friends, with somebody important in your life, that you thought that it was all going to shit, and then the universe surprised you and suddenly that person is back in your life again, and you're enjoying a new beginning. And when we look at our lives, we can find so many reasons. I am not saying not to feel when it feels like shit. Don't do that shit. I'm saying also that there are so many reasons why to give thanks and to feel appreciation and gratitude. And we can practice both. We can practice feeling our feelings and our emotions and being present with ourselves. This morning I stayed in bed extra time, and I was just being present with my emotions because I was feeling like shit. I was feeling lost, I was feeling confused, I was feeling sad, I was feeling angry, I was feeling all kinds of feelings. And I was being present with myself and just being gentle with myself, um, sharing a little bit of presence. with my with the way I was feeling, with the aspects of me that were coming up. And even though I'm still processing, I um, I can recognize that I feel better. And me and my friends went to nature, and we took the dog to nature. We picked up my friend's brother and spent time with him. I cooked a meal, and now here I am. My friend helped me set up the studio here in the garage. So there's many things we can be grateful for. And if you have drawn this card in upright, let yourself feel a renewed hope and faith in a sense that you are truly blessed by the universe at this time. You are entering a loving phase in your life filled with calm energy, mental stability, and a deeper understanding of both yourself and those around you. This card encourages you to have faith in yourself and believe in yourself. And and let's see what Galatians 6:7 is saying. Any opinions on 21 divisiones? My friend Aunt Tia reads out las the 21 divisiones is a spiritual is a consciousness group that some people in Palo Palo, maybe even Santeria. I don't really know them, but I grew up hearing about and even feeling their energy in Dominican Republic, and even from documentaries, because when I was always very curious since I was a little kid, and when I would feel that there was a spiritual gathering, I would go there. And there was this artistic place in my city in Santiago. I'm from Santiago, by the way. And they would do a lot of palo, fiesta de palos. They would do a lot of palo fiestas, parties, where they would play drums and start dancing and connecting and even drinking alcohol. And they would call on those entities. And I would hear a lot in those communities that they would talk about the 21 divisiones, which is a consciousness group. They're entities, they're guides. I don't really know how high or low vibrational they are, or if I would want to work with them, but I'm sure that your intuition will let you know. And that is cool and interesting that your Tia reads them out of a cup of water. I'd like to hear more about it. Um, let's see, Jare. If anybody would like a private reading, if you'd like me to pull a card for you, I'm asking a $5 or more suggested donation. Otherwise, you can enjoy the general readings and the general channel messages that I'm sharing with you guys. And I think I can read the comments again in the computer, so I'm taking my phone off so I can play music again, because music helps me flow so much better. And let me know how these messages are resonating with you guys. Let's see what else, universe, what else, guys. What is the message that the audience on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram needs to listen to? I'm gonna pull one more card for you guys. Let's see what is an important message that you need to listen today. Bruno, are you still here? Let me know how what I share with you resonates with you or not. And where in New York do you live? Or New York City? Do you live in Manhattan, Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, Staten Island? And the card that came out right now is the card Breaking Through Barriers. Breaking Through Barriers in reverse, number 76. And many of us are breaking through barriers. What are the barriers that you are? Nice. Thank you for being here. What are the barriers that you are breaking through in your life? What are the obstacles in Manhattan? Nice. 76. My cousins own, I don't know if you know the supermarkets Fine Fair. Many of my cousins own supermarket Fine Fairs and Pioneers. Probably others too. In Manhattan, in Bronx, all over. You have probably seen them, right? Fine Fair supermarkets and also Pioneer. Anyways, the car breaking through barrier 76. In reverse. Oh, and the meaning in reverse and upright is the same. So, regardless of whether you have drawn this card upright or in reverse, its meaning is the same. There are barriers that stand between you and what you want, and now is the time to break through those barriers. The ego does not create barriers to hurt us. The ego creates barriers to keep us safe. In this circumstance, you would do well to ask yourself, and if you want, you can write it down. Oh, that's cool that you know Fine Fair. Yeah, Fine Fair belong, many of them, probably most of them, my cousins own them. My cousins are the presidents of the National Association of Supermarkets of New York. And I am not boasting, it is true. And it is okay to boast also. I feel a tremendous change this year. What do you mean by that? How do you feel a tremendous change? What am I trying to keep myself safe from? What am I trying to keep myself safe from? If I get what I want, what bad thing does some part of me think will happen? If I get what I want, what bad thing does some part of me think will happen? There is always a positive reason or intention behind the existence of a negative thing. There is always a positive reason or intention behind the existence of a negative thing. If we can figure out what positive role that negative thing in our life is playing, and if we can find out what is trying to prevent us from experiencing, we are well along the way to breaking through the obstacles that stand between us and our truest desires and goals. We are well along the way to breaking through the obstructions that stand between us and our truest desires and goals. And that is your card, Breaking Through Barriers, 76 upright. And let me know what are the barriers that you are breaking through in your life. I've been working on a legal situation involving an investment I made. Finally, things are starting to move forward. I'm so glad. I'm so glad it is moving forward and it is working out for you. Enjoy your new beginning. I'm very glad for you. And Jare, the cards that I'm sharing right now is your message. The general readings I'm sharing right now is for all of you. And if you would like me to pull a specific card or channel a specific message for you, I'm asking for a $5 or more suggested donation, and you can send that donation on the PayPal in the link in the description. It's paypal.me/Giancarlo Tavares. Also, if you'd like to add me on TikTok, Instagram, the information is in the description above or below or whatever you may see it. And if you are interested, I can pull one card and or a channel message for you with a 5 or more suggested donation. Any amount counts and is greatly appreciated. For a more in-depth reading, coaching, energy work, presence session, channel messages, inner child work, parts work, you can book a private session with me, and I offer sessions of 30, 60, 90, and 120 minutes. Probably even longer if you need it. So let me know, guys, if you would like a private session. Also, please remember that these readings are for entertainment purposes only. Videos are not a substitute for legal, medical, business, or financial advice. And above all, listen to your intuition. Listen to your heart. Listen to your gut. Galatians 7:6-7. It was my friend's aunt who guided me for many years. I felt all my friends, the Dominicans, are very in tune with spirituality. Wow, interesting. In battle fights, can I get a free reading? I don't give free readings anymore. I give free general readings. If you like a reading specifically for you, you can send a $5 or more suggested donation, or you can book a private. You can you can book a private session, and I would love to support you. I'm gonna pull one more card for all of you. Thank you for sharing, Galatians. What is your zodiac sign? I'm gonna pull, let's see what other messages the universe and our guides have for you guys. Meditation. So you guys got the card meditation upright. And I've been feeling lately that I need to meditate, to spend more time in meditation again. I didn't meditate today, even though Virgo. Hello, Virgo. One more Virgo in the house. My father is a Virgo. My friend Andre is a Virgo. Many people in my life are Virgos. My friend Anthony just messaged me. Hello, Anthony. I'm gonna tell him hi. Hola, Anthony. I'm doing the live right now. Can you guys say hello to Anthony and to his dog, River? I'm doing the live. Everybody's listening that I'm saying hello to you. So enjoy your food and say hello to River. I'll message you. You heard that? I'll message you later. Take care. I have the laptop over here because I use it to see if the video is good.
You can see it there too.
Let's see, what else are you guys saying? What if I subscribe? You can subscribe. I appreciate that a lot. Let me look for the card 36. Card 36, meditation. If you have drawn this card upright, you would benefit by meditation in any of its various forms. With the hectic pace and demands of modern life, many people feel stressed, unclear, and overworked. Sounds familiar? By training your mind to induce a desired state of consciousness, you will soon change your perception completely. By training your mind to induce a desired state of consciousness, you will soon change your perception completely. And many times when we wake up, that we wake up feeling like the devil, like I was feeling today, we just go into our lives and into our days, and we don't take a time to breathe. We don't take some time to meditate. And then we wonder why we're feeling like shit. Why are we feeling like the devil? And it's because throughout the night when we're sleeping, and many times we are even processing so many heavy emotions and astral traveling and integrating and so much more. And then we wake up and we jump into, what happened with the phone? we jump into our days thinking just in automatic pilot, and we don't take a time to meditate. So I feel that it is pretty important to take some time to breathe, to ground ourselves, to meditate, maybe go to nature. The mornings, well, every freaking day, but also when we start our day, we should focus on taking care of ourselves instead of doing, because we're not called human doings, we're called human beings for a reason. So let's start being. And that's why I stood a little bit longer in bed, besides I didn't sleep well, because I was having insomnia. It was not only because I was worried about you, like I was having insomnia and worried about a million other things, but also you. um, that reminded me of my grandma, because when I would sleep at my grandma, or when my father would drop me off, am I a grandma or something? When my father would drop me at my grandparents' place, until my father and my uncles wouldn't come back, my grandma wouldn't go to sleep. He would stay, and they wouldn't even message her, which would make it worse. At least if people would communicate a little better, it would be easier. Um, Galatians 6:7 is saying, "Thanks for the shot, John. I'll come by another time. Stay strong and healthy. Take care. Thank you so much for your energy." NK, hello there. Greetings from Greece. Hey, Greece. How are you, NK? And let me see what else the card meditation says. Um, Mindfulness is crucial for you at this time. Try out every type of meditation that calls to you in order to find the ones that work for you the best and make a daily habit of it. If you are listening to this, the message from your guides is to spend more time meditating and spending more time being mindful, becoming aware and conscious of your feelings, of your emotions, of your patterns, of your traumas, of the way you live your life, and the way what you do affect others around you, because um, we are all one consciousness, right? We are one, and what other people is doing affect us, and what we do affect others. So we need to be more mindful of the way our energy affect other people around us. And meditation can be a good way to becoming aware of that, and so much more. Meditation helps with enjoying more peace, enjoying a better high blood pressure. It helps the organs. It helps with anxiety. It helps to be more focused. It helps with so many things. So meditation can be one of the answers. If you were asking the universe, if you were asking God, if you were asking your higher self how to what you needed in your life, your guides and the universe and God and Source is saying meditation is one of the ways that you can improve your life. And maybe take a deep breath with me right now. Take a deep breath. Maybe we haven't been breathing okay today. Maybe we haven't been breathing well at all, not only today, but for weeks. I'm gonna pull a card from the Animal Spirit Guidebook. And if you guys have a question, I don't do free readings anymore. If you want me to answer a specific question and to pull a card specifically for you, what I ask is that you send a $5 or more suggested donation to the link in the PayPal. But also please know that all the cards that I'm sharing here applies to you and to everybody else. If you're here, you're a match to everything that I'm saying. And I am a match to everything that I'm saying. So I'm gonna pull an animal spirit to see what else is the universe wanting to bring your awareness towards. And if you guys have any subjects that you guys will want me to make videos on, please let me know in the comments Would you like me to make videos about the new moon or the full moon or meditation or tarot cards or healing or consciousness or relationships or I don't know, crystals, whatever it may be? Please let me know in the comments so I can have an idea what you guys want and need. And the card and message is the turtle. The turtle card. Oh my gosh, I had it. Steady progress. Steady progress. Moving slowly but surely. Being mindful, being cautious, being wise. That's what I'm getting intuitively. And I'm gonna see what else it means. Also, the turtle masters different elements. The turtle is so badass that the turtle can master earth and the turtle has mastered water. So the turtle energy is very multidimensional. And if we call on the turtle energy, we can become more aware of our own multidimensionality. Bam! I said that word. Multidimensionality. Let's see what it says in the book. Ancient soul, grounded, trusting, at home in the self. It is wonderful to be in the presence of a turtle personality. Like the beaver, the turtle has a strong relationship to the earth and water elements simultaneously. This helps to ground and connect them to the deeper truths of life, no matter where their travel leads them. Turtle energy is behind all great writers and storytellers as they collect life experiences under their shell for later use. The most potent turtle energy help us close all other books and begin to tell our own tale. When in balance, peaceful, adventurous, and productive. Peaceful, adventurous, and productive. When out of balance, slows down to a halt. When out of balance, slows down to a halt. To bring into balance an adventure. An adventure to nature, travel, an adventure to the ocean, an adventure dancing, an adventure in your mind, an adventure with food, an adventure writing. That is your message right now. Total energy. And let me know if that resonates with you. If you are a writer, if you're a storyteller, if you're learning to tell your own tale. The universe wants to empower you and wants you to empower yourself to start creating your own story, to start creating your own reality, to start creating a life that feels better to you. And how are you doing? How are you feeling? How's your day going? What do you do? What do you guys do today? What do you guys do today? What is your plan of the day? Or is it night already while you're watching? What is the universe? What do you feel the universe is guiding you? What do you feel your intuition has been telling you lately? Or maybe what patterns? Have you noticed that everything in our lives and everything in the universe is patterns? Colors are patterns, words are patterns, emotions are patterns, problems can be patterns, pain can be patterns, even hugs can be a pattern. What are the patterns that have been showing up in your life? What are the patterns that the universe wants to bring or has been bringing to your attention so you can understand them and so you learn how to master those patterns and maybe even attract new patterns or create new patterns, new cycles, new energies, new frequencies, new relationships, new circumstances, new foods, new thoughts. I'm gonna pull one more card to see. I got three cards: moving forward in reverse, positive intention, upright, and soul family in reverse. And let's see what are these cards saying. Maybe many of you feel that you're moving backwards because the moving beyond is in reverse. So maybe you feel that you are not advancing in your life. Maybe you feel stuck. Maybe you feel that you have moved two steps forward and one backwards or something like that. Let's see what it says in the book as well. 37. If you have drawn this card in reverse, the struggle is still serving you. If you have drawn this card in reverse, the struggle. Sometimes I want to grab the struggle by the hair and fucking destroy the shit out of it. Oh, and look what is the time. 4:44. Don't you feel like that too sometimes, that you want to grab the struggle by the hair and fucking... I'm not even going to say what I'm thinking because I don't know if I can even say it on... I want to grab the struggle by the hair. That's what I'm thinking. And I'm being fucking honest. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to anybody, but I'm being myself. And sometimes I feel like doing that to the struggle. Today I feel like I want to grab the struggle by the hair and fuck it up. I wish I had the money that I need to move to a... I wish I had enough money to buy this house or even a bigger house so I could live with my friends and the people that I want to be around. And instead, I don't even have enough money, at least yet, because I know that the universe can surprise us. I don't even have enough money to move any fucking where. And that is fucking frustrating. I'm not making enough money right now, not even to be able to afford rent. And I'm staying at my friend's place, which I am fucking grateful. And also it frustrates the shit out of me that I wish I had more money and even to contribute financially. I know that I contribute in many ways and probably even in ways they cannot even see, because money is not the only way that we contribute, even in this materialistic society where, and yes, we all need to pay rent and all that jazz, and it is very important and necessary. But money is not the only way, and I'm hearing myself different parts coming out of my mouth. Money is not the only way, and money is not the only tool, because money doesn't make, and maybe I'm validating myself right now, but if this is validating you as well, hallelujahs. Money doesn't make us, we make money. We are the creators of everything, and we are becoming aware of that. And as we are taking our power back and knowing that we are abundance and that abundance is all around us, even the air that we breathe, how much money we will have to pay if we had to pay for the air we breathe. And at the same time, if we are having a struggle with money or in relationships or with time or with anything, how can we come together with the people around us, communicate and support and help each other to manifest what we want. Because we are so used to doing things alone, and even though there are parts in us and the people around us that want to do things together, I'm glad this is resonating with you, Rebecca. Even though there's parts in us and in the people that are around us that want to work together, sometimes we're not really able to work through the resistance. So even though there's so many solutions, so much fucking money, so many freaking resources, we still dwelling in what can go wrong. We still spending more time in the old story that we keep telling ourselves how it can go wrong, instead of focusing on all the things that can go right. What the fuck? There's so many things that can go right. There's so many ways to make money. There's so many ways to learn how to communicate, to learn how to have more fun, to learn how to open up, to be more vulnerable. But if we continue holding on to the same old patterns, to the same old behaviors, to the same old energy, to being closed up, to not being vulnerable, we're going to be repeating the same fucking boring shit. We can make things better. We are not powerless. The people around us, our friends, they can make things better too. And they are not alone. We are not alone. We need to start practicing teamwork and authentically, honestly, vulnerably. And yes, there are so many parts that will come up and it will feel uncomfortable and it will feel scary and we will have shame and insecurities and fear. But if we don't make the first step, we're gonna stay stuck in the same limbo. And maybe I'm telling this to myself, but for some reason I am channeling this message and probably it's gonna resonate with at least somebody else listening to this. And let's see what else the card moving beyond in reverse is saying. If you have drawn this card in reverse, the struggle is still serving you. It may sound hard to believe, but sometimes our very desire to move beyond something is a state of resistance that keeps us trapped in the thing we wish to move beyond. We need to be willing to explore the state we are in. We need to be willing to explore. If we would embrace things with the energy of exploration, with the energy of curiosity, with the energy of understanding, with the energy of what can we learn from this, the resistance would start dropping little by little and it would make it even fun. It would make it so much fun to understand the struggle, to understand the trauma, to understand the trigger, to understand whatever the fuck we are going through. And open up to the gifts this period of our life or this past event is trying to give us, instead of trying to get past it. When we are desperate trying to get past something, and all of us have been and even are right now in different situations, it's because we are in resistance to that something, to that situation, to those feelings, to that person, to that growth. And what we resist, we attract more of. So we need to deal with that in a more conscious way. Because we are trying to figure out 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8D stuff with a 3D mentality. Boom. We are trying to use strategies from the 3D in things that we need to use strategies from 5D. So that's why we continue to be stuck in situations that need more awareness, that need more approval, that need more compassion, that need more understanding, that need for us to communicate, to raise our vibration, to do shadow work or completion process or paths work or nature or eating more healthy or whatever the fuck. So let's stop using 3D tools and 3D strategies in things that require 5D, 11D, 7D, 8D. I don't know. Where are you manifesting from? Where am I manifesting from? Are we trying to accomplish our mission and our sole purpose with 3D strategies that just keep us stuck of fear and limitation? I'm telling myself this. I'm preaching this to myself. And if there's anybody that this resonates with, amen. Amen, hallelujahs, caquepuyers. The second card is the card Positive Intention, number 50, upright. And let's see what this card means and what is the message. If you have drawn this card upright, it's time to question your intentions. If we want someone to suffer, it is because we think seeing them suffer will make us feel better. So our real intention is to feel better. Behind everything, there's always a need. Behind crankiness, behind moodiness, underneath crankiness, underneath fear or shame or struggle or resistance, there's always an emotional or mental or physical or spiritual need that wants to be met. We need to become more clear on what our needs are. And I've been saying this for a few days and probably weeks, and I haven't actually practiced it myself because I want to grab a piece of paper and start writing down and channeling down my needs, my mental needs, my emotional needs, my needs of connection, my needs of physical touch, spending quality time together. What are your love languages? That can help to understand what are your needs also. If you go to, if you want to know what are your love languages or what the fuck is that, you can go to 5lovelanguagestest.com and you can fill out a free test online, and that can tell you what are your love languages. And our love languages are a way to understand our needs and the ways that we want to be loved, the way that we want to love others. Because if we try to continue to love someone or somebody is trying to love us in a way that we are not designed to receive, then that doesn't feel good, or we're not really able to receive that what is this? That way of showing love. Maybe somebody loves physical touch like I do. Some other people, and it's that people don't love physical touch, it's that they don't know how to receive it. Because we have made an enemy. We have suppressed touch so much that people associate touch only with sex and only with a romantic partner or with traumas or a violation of their boundaries, and that is completely valid. And at the same time, we don't really spend enough time healing ourselves so we can enjoy the beauty of touch. Touch is such a medicine. And if you don't believe me, look at the way you treat your pets. Look at the way you touch your pets. You know why you touch your pets like that? Because you don't have the association of sex and romance in your mind towards your pets. If you would remove the association of sex and romance from your friends and the people that you feel safe to enjoy and receive touch from and give touch to, it wouldn't be such a problem. That could help the resistance to come down. Please let me know in the comment who the fuck I'm talking to, or if I'm just talking to myself. Who is this resonating with? Because these are very specific channel messages. Maybe there's emotions that you need to express. Maybe you need to practice exercises to open your throat chakra so you can communicate better, not only with yourself, but with your your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your wife, your husband, your friends, your team, the people that you say you love, but that is really hard to communicate with because you're not used to communicating. None of us is used to communicating consciously. It's really hard sometimes to communicate and express ourselves and our emotions and all that jazz. Let's see what the card is. Interesting. If you have drawn this card upright, it is time to question your intentions. If we want someone to suffer, it is because we think seeing them suffer will make us feel better. So our real intention is to feel better. Unless you are willing to say that wanting to feel better is a negative intention, there is no such thing as a negative intention. Right now, you intend a positive thing, destiny, objective, purpose, or plan. But you are not currently being very honest about what your true positive intention actually is. Your integrity and success depends upon being able to admit to your actual intentions. No matter how wrong it may feel to admit to them, once you admit to your actual intentions, you can take the shortcut and go straight to what you actually intend instead of taking the long way to get there. And that's what we do when we're not being honest and authentic with what we really actually want and need. We start to manipulate. That's what this means. And we all manipulate. And that doesn't mean that you're a horrible person or that you're a bad person or a shitty person or blah blah blah. We all manipulate. What is manipulation? Manipulation is to not being honest with what we actually want and need and going through the back door to get it. And the truth is that needs cannot be unmet. And if we are not being honest, fucking honest with our needs to meet them consciously and through the front door, we are going to meet them subconsciously. And that's where people develop food addictions or coping mechanisms or avoidance or porn. In my case, I'm still struggling with porn. Not as bad as I used to, but I am still struggling with porn a little bit. And I want to be honest and be vulnerable and share that so you know, so you hear me being honest and so you hear me being vulnerable with you and maybe inspire you to become more vulnerable and honest, not only with yourself, but with the people that can help you. And if you are struggling in any area of your life and you need support, please reach out. If you're feeling suicidal, if you're feeling lost, if you're feeling confused, if you're feeling depressed, if you are dealing with alcoholism or drug addiction or food addiction or whatever kind of addiction, I didn't know that even love can be an addiction. I saw some coaches saying that there's love addiction, and I'm sure it can be true. And I've been going for 59 minutes. Let me know, guys, how these messages are resonating with you. Hey, Asriel, how are you? Welcome back. I'm about to leave, and you just got here. Why? Why? Oh, wait. I still need to read the card Soul Family in Reverse. Soul Family in Reverse. 55. Let's see what the card Soul Family in Reverse has to say. If you have drawn this card in reverse, you are in resistance to deep friendships and family because you think that connection means getting hurt. Greetings, everyone. I hope you are all well. Thank you. You just woke up. What is the time where you are? If you have drawn this card in reverse, you are in resistance to deep friendships and family because you think that connection means getting hurt. Your sense of not belonging is causing you to not be a match to the people and places who would make you feel like you belong. I can identify with this. There are parts of me that are in a lot of resistance to deep friendships and family because there are parts of me that think and believe that getting close to people means getting hurt. Oh wow, that is early. 5:30 a.m. Good morning to you. Your sense of not belonging is causing you to not be a match to the people and places who would make you feel like you belong. Being the odd one, out, or the special one has caused you to think that no one else can understand you. It is time to end the loneliness. It is time to end the loneliness. Relationships do not always mean pain. Relationships do not always mean pain. Uh, if you have drawn this card in reverse, the time has come to recognize why you are so resistant to meaningful, deep, committed relationship with others. If you have drawn this card in reverse, the time has come to recognize why you are so resistant to meaningful, deep, committed relationship with others. Happiness is meaningless if it is not shared. Happiness is meaningless if it is not shared. And I'm gonna keep this card right here because I need to do some serious meditation and shadow work about this because I am a match to this. Many times I feel very alone, and the truth is that I don't really have too many friends. I barely have any friends in person, and it is not healthy and it is not ideal to depend only on one or two friends because they get tired, they have needs, they have other friends, they have boyfriends or girlfriends or wife or children or pets or whatever it is, and they also need other people. So it would be more ideal that we community, at least for me. There's parts of me that desire with all my heart to manifest more of a community kind of lifestyle. But there are parts of me, like the card was saying, that are in complete resistance to that. And that's why I still haven't created that. And when I sort of create that, it doesn't last. Let me know if this is resonating with you as well, or if you, oh wow, I just felt lightheaded for some reason. Um, and I'm also going to pull our blind spot, your blind spot of the day. Let's see what is it that you don't know about whatever situation that you may be experiencing in your life. It's hard to find genuine friends. I feel you. I hardly have anyone to talk to. Yeah. Feel free to message me if you want to talk or connect, Asriel, or anybody watching this. I want to practice what is to create safe relationships. And there's a video that I like about it on YouTube by Teals One, how to create safe relationships. If you like to check it out. And thank you for sharing that, Asriel. It is hard to find genuine friends. It is pretty hard. Um, that's why we need to appreciate the genuine friends that we have, because sometimes we can take our friends, or our friends can take us for granted, or we take the people that really care about us for granted. And if they would not be around us, then we would see and understand why we shouldn't do that. And even that is part of the lesson, I guess, because many times we don't know how to give or we don't know how to receive the love the universe is trying to give us through our friends and even through our family, through our family members. Many times we don't know how to receive that love because we were never loved that way. We were never loved unconditionally, so it needs to become a practice. It needs to become a conscious practice. You're welcome. You are welcome, Asriel. That's why we need to take them for weekly ice cream at 2 a.m. Yeah, weekly, daily, monthly, whatever feels good to you and your friends. I'm pretty needy, so weekly feels like too far for me. But I know that we all have different attachment styles, and hopefully we get to heal ourselves in a way that we have secure attachment style. Because some people have avoidance, some people have anxious, some people have I don't know. There's many types. Secure. Do you know what is your attachment style? And if you don't, you should know. And also you should know the attachment style of your friends, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife, your children, the people around you. This is something so, so, so important that we need to understand. If we don't understand the attachment style of our close loved ones, that causes a lot of trouble, a lot of headaches, a lot of pain, a lot of pulling, pushing and pulling, pushing and pulling. Yeah, it's pretty painful. Attachment style, Google it or check on YouTube. There's a lot of really good resources. And now I'm going to shuffle the blind spot to see what is our blind spot of the day. What is our blind spot for today, Wednesday, March 31st, the last day of the month? What are you leaving? What are you letting go? What are you releasing today? How are you starting a new life in April? How are you welcoming your new beginning? What changes are you making in your life? What changes am I making in my life? I know that I don't like being a burden or having expectations, deadly stuff. You see, that's connected to your attachment style right there. It sounds like you're avoidant attachment style. And that relates to the car. Do you hear me when I was reading the car Soul Family in reverse? If you haven't, let me know. I'll read it, or you can watch this video again. I'm just gonna read it. It says, if you have drawn this card in reverse, you are in resistance to deep friendships and family because you think that connection means getting hurt. Your sense of not belonging is causing you to not be a match to the people and places who would make you to feel like you belong. Being the odd one out or the special one has caused you to think that no one else can understand you. It is time to end the loneliness. Relationships do not have always. Relationships do not always mean pain. Relationships do not always mean pain. If you have drawn this card in reverse, the time has come to recognize why are you so resistant to meaningful, deep, committed relationships with others. Happiness is happiness is meaningless if it is not shared. I need some water, and if you have some water, cheers. And now I'm going to pull the blind spot of the day. And let's see what is it that we need to become more aware of, or what is it that we are ignoring in our subconscious mind because we cannot even see that shit. Um, let's see. Um, 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 um. And I'm connecting to your energies on YouTube, to your energies on Facebook, to your energies on Instagram. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button right now. Share, like, comment, turn the notification bell on. If you like to support what we are doing, you can send a donation to the PayPal. Any amount is welcome, any amount is valid. And let me know in the comments if you like me to make a videos. To make videos, and what subjects you like me to make videos about. So here we go. Universe, guides, higher self, angels, Jesus, Mary, Buddha, ancestors. What is the blind spot that everybody on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and here at home, what is it that we need to hear and listen? What is it that we need to become more aware of? And the blind spot, today's blind spot is the blind spot. Oh wow, 75. I know which one it is. Incompatibility. That blind spot is called incompatibility. Number 75. And I'm gonna look it up here because that blind spot used to come out all the time in my previous living situation. There it is. Incompatibility number 75. If you have drawn this sigil, incompatibility is present and you are not seeing or acknowledging it. This could be incompatibility with anything, such as another person, a living environment, a health or spiritual practice, a group or a job. You are being called to stop trying to force a square peg into a round hole and accept this incompatibility so you can allow yourself or someone else to gravitate to what is compatible instead of continue to try to change what will not change. Incompatibility is the condition of two things being so different in nature and so uncomplementary in that difference that they are incapable of coexisting harmoniously. It is tempting to assume that incompatibility is simply about having differences, but what incompatibility is really about is putting people with the non-harmonious differences in roles or positions with each other that require there to be either no difference or that require a difference that is non-harmonious in nature to be harmonious. When incompatibility is present in a relationship, it is usually very difficult for people to admit to it, to change the nature of their relationship, to change their roles in each other's lives, or to end the relationship. We want everything to work out so badly because we can't face the reality of the incompatibility because of what it would mean to us. But due to this, we destroy the relationship. What we do is that we try to make the other person compatible with us by making them wrong or bad for their difference. This creates shame in them. And they most likely will do the same to us. After a while, the emotional condition of the relationship itself is shame and resentment towards each other because of it. Often when we make the other person wrong for their difference, we come up with a reason why they are wrong for it and try to heal them out of that difference or try to change it so that it doesn't exist. This never works because if you try, The message conveyed by approaching them in this manner will be, you need to be fixed because something is wrong with you. They will feel totally unloved by you and unaccepted and unwanted as they are. There is a time when people, things, or circumstances come into our life specifically so that we will change and morph into different, healthier, and more expanded version of ourselves. The pain we feel, the pain we feel in changing so as to align with those people, things, or circumstances is a natural result of growth. There are other times when the pain we feel in changing to align with people, things, and circumstances is not the pain of growth, but the pain of denying who we really are and trying to make ourselves into something that we are not. If you have drawn this sigil, this is one of those times that the pain does not mean positive growth. Um, where am I? If you have drawn this sigil, this is one of those times that the pain does not mean positive growth. It means either, number one, you are resisting your true self or someone else's true self. Or number two, someone else is resisting your true self or their own self. For anything to improve, you need to own up to the incompatibility and stop forcing yourself or anyone else sideways. Gravitate and let them gravitate towards something that is truly compatible. So that is your blind spot of the day, incompatibility number 75. Apply it. Ask yourself in which areas of our life that this applies to what degree, and just, I know that it's not easy to be honest with ourselves and to let go of situations and even people that we're not really compatible to, but in order to grow and to become our authentic self, that is part of the process that is necessary, and that the universe is bringing into your attention so you can embrace those necessary changes in order to enjoy a better life, a more quality life, a less painful life, and just in order to move forward and become who you're supposed to be. That is all for now. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being. Thank you for breathing. This is Giancarlo Tavares, and this was your readings and channel message and show of the day. Please send your messages, your comments, your ideas, your suggestions. Let me know how these readings were resonating with you or not. And if you like to support, please subscribe, like, share, comment. Tell your family and friends about this channel. Turn the notifications bell on. If you like to support with a donation, you can send the money to the PayPal. If you like to enjoy a private session or private sessions with me, you can book a private session. Just look at the information in the description. And thank you so much. Remember that you are wonderful, that you are talented, that you are beautiful, and that you are oh so loved. Have a beautiful rest of the day. Have a beautiful night. And I will see you mañana. Peace.
How do you feel that one?
Huh?
How do you feel about that?
About what?
About your life.
It was good.
Okay.
It feels really good to open up instead of closing, especially when I'm feeling like shit. Because that is what we want. That is what is needed anyways, connection instead of isolation. But because we experience the three pillars, fear, shame, and separation, when we are feeling shitty, we go into isolation mode and disconnection instead of reaching out, connecting, opening, sharing our pain, sharing our vulnerability. Yeah, yeah, yeah.